Hi, this is Pastor Rick Clark, the lead pastor at E-Town Grace. I'm so glad that you are joining with us this afternoon. I just have a couple comments I wanted to share. One is we're over 2 months into the lockdown and the shutdown that we are currently in, a little over 2 months. It's maybe in some ways every day seems like Groundhog Day, but in some ways it's maybe a little different than that too, because when you turn in the news, all you hear is about the coronavirus, COVID-19, and we recognize people are still getting sick. We realize people are still dying, and that is a great tragedy. The great tragedy also is that as we continue to navigate this, that we recognize in a lot of ways that there's a lot of things that are happening in our world that seems to be promoting fear. Now, obviously, we are concerned about getting the COVID-19, or we're concerned about the flu. And how do we allow our faith to override our fear? That's the thing. Of course, tonight we're going to look at the life of Moses in Hebrews chapter 11. How do we allow faith to replace fear? Our world is mainly looking in through the eyes of fear, but we need to provide faith and hope. There is a God who is in control, and there is a God who can help us in this pandemic that we face. In Hebrews chapter 11, verse 23, by faith Moses' parents hid him for 3 months after he was born, because they saw he was no ordinary child, and they were not afraid of the king's edict. By faith Moses, when he had grown up, refused to be known as the son of Pharaoh's daughter. He chose to be mistreated along with the people of God, rather than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a short time. He regarded disgrace for the sake of Christ as of greater value than the treasures of Egypt, because he was looking ahead to his reward. By faith he left Egypt, not fearing the king's anger. He persevered because he saw him who was invisible. By faith he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood, so that the destroyer of the firstborn would not touch the firstborn of Israel. By faith the people passed through the Red Sea as on dry land, but when the Egyptians tried to do so, they were drowned. Moses' life was taught by his mother how to live by faith. And although Moses was normal and human and did demonstrate some areas and times of fear, he definitely allowed the faith to control his life. So please join us tonight at 7 o'clock. We're going to talk about how our lives can evidence faith in God to replace the fear that we hear and see around us. God bless you.